Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 16, Week 6. Today, we've got a very unusual treat for you at home here. Usually I don't have one of the people who was in the game casting with me, but today I decided that it would be nice to bring on somebody with some hands-on experience. And so, with me here today is not Toshi. That's a nice troll you got there. It is the #1 pick in Season 13, Cranberry Sprite. What's going on, Cranberry?
Hey, what's up?
Last time you were Spaz, I think. So this should be fine. It's the same team, but we should still be fine. Oh, I noticed Dusty is actually gone in this series. Hey,
yeah, he ended up dying. We're in the process of resurrecting him.
Can you do a bad British accent?
I can do a pretty good British accent.
Alright, let's hear it. And make sure you sound like you want to die. Like you don't already.
Like you don't already. That's the tough part. Well, you know, I was walking down the street.
Oh my god, I thought I would... I was hoping for English. I mean, Scotland is part
You said British?
Scotland
that was
is
Irish,
part
you fuck.
of the British Isles, you know.
That was Irish, you fuck.
It sounded more Scott. Do an English accent.
Well, I was walking down... That's the wrong accent again.
Hi, fella, it's me, Dusty. I was walking down the pub today and ordered me a Guinness. Top of the morning to
It's
ya.
me, Dusty.
Yeah, there we go.
I was
You're just
walking
gonna
down the street.
Just keep doing this voice the whole cast and you're Dusty. There we go. You're Dusty.
The entire cast.
It's
okay.
Cranberry and Dusty, which is you, but you're not here today. Snapfire Ogre Band. Oh, Spaz Band Ogre.
Turns out, me and Cranberry are the same person.
I know, you were just imitating him. You're just doing your funny impression that you always do at parties. Because everybody at parties that you go to knows who Cranberry Sprite is for some reason.
Oh, aye. Everyone's heard the man.
We got the Snapfire. We got the Ogre Magi. We are to see Spaz banning out the Ogre, but he picked the Witch Doctor, so it makes sense.
It's weird to see anyone ban it out. A level 30 hero that they have. And their arsenal of weapons to bring out.
I guess it makes sense because I think Barrel Rider is also a level 30 Ogre, and they weren't going to pick it on Spaz, so it does make some sense. Nyx Assassin Band, Beastmaster Band, Techies is picked. This isn't the series with Pages in it, or Hollywood. And the out of one Bismarck Sand King coming out, okay. It is interesting, there were a lot of games.
That Sand King really ran over a team last week. They had 5 fucking meteor hammers. Or 4 fucking hammers.
The interesting thing, earlier on in the season, for the first couple of weeks, even when the Cranberry team had the opportunity to pick Sand King, they usually weren't doing that. Of course, it is a very effective pick in the fact that it is something that both Cranberry and Otto can both play quite well. I would say that they're both more trouble than usual. But they weren't picking it for a long time, and now I guess they're just catching up on all the lost years.
Well, as it turns out, fucking Otto has one hero he can play.
The Beastmaster Band out here. Last week we saw a match where there was a Beastmaster versus Anti-Mage. And there was a moment, and this was super embarrassing, where Anti-Mage put up Counterspell and actually reflected the roar, and then died to drums anyway. God, hate if that was me. You know what I mean? I would hide my face in shame for the rest of my life.
It'd be fucking terrible. But I'm sure whoever had that happen to them is pretty fucking mad.
I'm sure whoever had that happen to him has probably killed himself by now.
Oh, definitely, aye.
Viper, Monkey King, Enchantress. Enchantress? That ain't Enchantress, it's Windrunner. Sorry, all redheads. All redheads look the exact same to me, what can I tell you? You got a red head on you, Dusty. You do sound a little Irish.
Indeed, I do.
Big ginger over here. No timber saw.
You should see me beard. It's literally on fire.
Oh, that's good. How did that happen?
I used my cat.
Your cat started the fire?
Hey.
You know, I gotta say, Your let me think. Your Persian has some really good type coverage then. Not usual. You know, usually doesn't have flamethrower.
Aye. There's a learn trainer in one of the Candleave cities. He specifically just teaches flamethrower to every Pokemon. You've
All
got
of
a
them.
Wurmple, it learns flamethrower. It's the only move he can teach, though.
Oh. at least it's a pretty solid move. You know, if you're gonna dedicate your life to teaching one move, better that than like String Shot or something. LC up, Undying up. Interesting
No,
decision.
that would be his brother. His brother only teaches String Shot.
I'm not gonna tell you how he teaches String Shot, and he can only teach it to the males.
Aye. It's a bit of a, you know, a rough.
This is a bad LC game.
He doesn't let the trainers in there with them.
I don't know if you were on the spaz back then, but Undying Tombstone, the new way the shard works, if somebody is dueling and you put them in the Undying Tombstone, just instantly cancels duel, which is really annoying. Which means that after a couple of minutes, the only person on this whole team that LC can duel is the Undying.
If the Tombstone's anywhere nearby, aye.
Oh, no, you can just drop the Tombstone on their head.
I mean, if the Undying's anywhere nearby.
Yeah. If he's somewhere else, then yeah, you get more of a, you get a better situation there. It is still kind of annoying because you still got the Sand King and the Spectre to deal with. They wanted to really round out their ungodly people to play LC against. They could run a Batten or Dawnbreaker in this last spot. Just make her regret her life. I do gotta say, though, this is a very forward time to be picking the Spectre, especially with your mid out already on the table. At least presumptive.
Oh, you know, he was confident. Coffee Cat went, aye, this is a fucking Spectre game. Despite it being into Legion, a well-known Spectre lane counter. Just because fucking bitch counters everyone.
It's gonna be an annoying lane for Spectre, but the good news is that it's not going to be that long into the game to the point that Spectre's is going to be kind of nightmarish for her, because it's like, okay, they're going to pick the Bloodseeker. The Coffee Cat special turned it right around on them.
Aye.
This is an okay...
He was nae happy about it.
This is an okay Bloodseeker game. How would you know? You weren't here. This is an okay Bloodseeker game, I think.
I heard.
Witch Doctor and Undying are never going to care that much about your Rupture. You know, either they're going to be in the situation where they don't mind standing still, or they can TP home and they're tanky enough to get it to happen. Sand King and Spectre, though, is going to be really annoying. My concern, though, is that you're really chaining your whole cart to the LC pick here by running a Bloodseeker pause 1, I think. At least assuming that's pause 1 anyway. Really chaining yourself to that card. If LC doesn't get a lot of early duels, and this does look a little hard for that to happen, this could not be great. Naga ban. Primal Beast ban. Just notice the Axe ban there. That's a little interesting.
It's annoying into Spectre. They could put Legion somewhere else.
Yeah,
actually,
hypothetically
they have Legion at the time. They hadn't picked Legion at the time. It was before the Legion pack.
Yep.
Aye.
Guess it's just to stop the BKB piercing stun from screwing over the Sand King, more than anything. You don't want that call happening to you when you're trying to set up a big ult.
Not the Sand King, the fucking anyone else. The Sand King done a Cranberry axe.
On one hand, that's true. On the other hand, if most of your damage in a fight, especially early, comes from that Sand King ult, and Axe just blinks on top of your head and goes, ah! Then congratulations, you just killed all of your damage in the fight for like, you know, 3-4 seconds, which can get kind of bad. Especially when you got heroes like the Jakiro or the techies that can just engineer. A really bad situation for you in that time. The Primal Beast is gone. The Drow Ranger's gone. Drow Ranger, good ban. Really annoying to basically everybody on this team so far. It does seem interesting. They are assuming this is a mid-Bloodseeker. They're assuming that, but here's the thing, Maniac's not here this week. It's 2 stand-ins, so... I don't know if it's so safe to call that. I think I would assume Bloodseeker's
one more stand-in and they Nay can play.
Yep. Nay can play, that's you. That's your team, buddy.
I'm just saying, 2 more stand-ins and we can Nay play.
Pit Lord. In and out the pause 3 is very convinced it's going to be Auto taking the Sand King mid. I don't know, I feel like if you ban out like this, you can definitely be in a situation where they can send the Sand King to the offlane, be just fine with it, because this is not really a bad-looking Sand King game. Might struggle a little bit in the lane against Bloodseeker, that's kind of annoying, but it shouldn't be, like, ungodly.
I think it'll do just fine against the Seeker, because he's a fucking universal hero now, right? So he can out-damage the Seeker, and then those fucking E-charges or whatever, the explosions, do a fair bit.
That is true, but you're not talking about a raw Bloodseeker lineup. You are talking about Bloodseeker and either Jakiro or Takis, and neither of those are that appealing for a Sand King to lane into. Again, it shouldn't be ungodly, it should just be kind of annoying. Not the best situation. Tidehunter's coming up here instead.
5 seconds remaining.
Also, just a side note, I've got an Auto in my DMs. He told me, like, why you guys need ban Sand King? Because looking at me profile is the only thing I play fucking mid.
They picked the ultimate no-no hero on the on this team.
It's your least favourite fucking hero, and DK.
They picked the ultimate no-no hero, and they're going to be running it mid against Sand King. No, no, you can't do that. You can't run Dragon Knight into an all magic damage lane at mid. That's nonsense. That's madness.
I could.
You could, but you weren't here this game. Oh my god. Bad news for any Toshi fans in the audience. Jesus. That is like an
Did you see me last DK game? Neither did I. I haven't played the shit in 4 years.
I mean, who really has? I tried to run him a couple of times when the Meteor Hammer thing was popular, and realized to my chagrin, oh, it's just because he's naturally really tanky and he can just run around Meteor Hammering things. Unless your team is falling so far behind, they could just 5-man TP2 every time. Like... Yeah, no, I, like, super don't like that. I really super don't like this, actually. This is, like, an awful-looking DK game. This is an awful-looking DK lane and game, and lane for him looks like it's gonna be even worse. This is a baffling pick.
Prepare for battle.
I gotta send that to somebody real quick. Hopefully this doesn't tank the screen share or my No, I'll wait till after the game, actually.
It's kind of tanking the screen share anyway.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, I don't know.
It's supposed to be 720p. I'll be betting if I get in fucking 240.
Be crazy to get 5 pixels. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this Dusty lineup. The DK is going to be a melee creep this game. Let's break this down, are you ready? Undying Strength Steel, that sucks. The Witch Doctor Heal Bomb and Maledict, that sucks. He stands up to the ult quite well, which at least, you know, that's nice. Sand King is like 98% magic damage, that sucks.
I mean,
Inspector can just avoid you at all times.
The build these days is just fucking, you go Ags, right? You go like Manta Ags. So, like, eventually he's not gonna care about any of these things. He's just gonna have 80% fucking magic resistance. He's gonna run in over the fucking high ground because he can get free pathing and shite. And then the enemy team is just like what we do about a gigantic fucking black dragon running at us.
And the answer is nothing, because he still doesn't do any damage.
Hey, but you do no damage to him either.
What an awkward situation. Well, I can't wait for this DK to get Ags and Manta, and in a game that looks like this, I would predict that maybe he gets Ags and Manta at 40 minutes, maybe? I don't know.
No, he's gonna have it way before that if it goes to that point. I don't think it's that bad of a game.
It's terrible. Like, you're gonna you can't do anything in this lane in particular. Like, you got nothing to do. I mean, look at this. He's already lost half his HP looking at it.
Because he's being a fucking numbskull, a numpty, and he's not fucking denying shite. What's the damage on fucking SK?
It's 63.
He's got a fucking 4 damage bonus at level 2. Hey, use it.
Has been killed.
Buy yourself a fucking sentry, you fanny.
Has been killed.
He did. It's over here. And there was another one that he used to get word of ward up here, but it got killed at some point. Anyway.
So buy a fucking other one.
I think he's out. So, it's time for everybody's favorite part of the game, the roll call. For Team Cranberry Sprite, pause 1 on the Spectre. You've got Coffee Cat. Okay, random death happening while this is going on. Pause 2, you've got Otto von Bismarck. Oh yeah. Coffee Cat on the Spectre, a little unusual to see here. I did complain last week, let the man cook, so maybe this is a response to that, who knows. Pause 2, you've got the Sand King here, being played by Otto von Bismarck, one of his primary heroes. Pause 3, captain of the team, you always love to see a nice Pause 3 captain. We got Cranberry Sprite on the Tidehunter, which might be kind of annoying for this lane actually, because once he gets Kraken Shell, there's really not that much these idiots can do. Pause 4, no offense to Doughboy or Bliss. Pause 4, you've got the Holiday 1999 playing the Undying. I love this lane combo, by the way. This is just plain evil. And pause 5, Spaz is a Spaz. So man, you were last week actually. Good coconut here. Spaz is a Spaz on the Witch Doctor. Ooh. And Ravi is just going to barely die of that. Very good news for Witch Doctor. Meanwhile, on the other side of the coin, or Team Dusty, that's you, if you recall. Pause 1, currently about to die. Oh my god, that wand just barely saving him here, actually. Pause 1, you've got the man with 80 health, Doughboy, who, unfortunately for him, unlike normal Bloodseeker fashion, cannot really afford to walk back into this lane. He is going to get this first Lotus Cell. Okay, what is happening at this bot lane? Let's call this action before we go on here. Oh, you hate to see that.
That's a Spectre killing a fucking Legion. That's a little depressing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little depressing in it. Okay, Robbie's not gonna live this. Alright, only one man survives. And then he sends out the
Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
I think with that shite at level 1, Techie's does more damage to himself than he does to the fucking enemy.
Pause 2. You've got Dragon Knight on the Dragon Knight. You've got Toshi actually on the Dragon Knight. Who once again, unfortunately, has just kind of lost all of his HP just looking at a lane. At the very least, with 2 bracers, he is regenerating quite a lot. Pause 3, Legion Commander, being played by inexplicably Barrel Rider, who's not usually Pause 3 on this team, but, you know, there's a first time for everything. Pause 4, on the Techies, you've got Ravi. And, you know what Ravi's last name is?
Ravi Kumar?
No, it's Oli.
Oh.
And pause 5, you've got Bliss, who once rhymed with Chris, now he rhymes with nobody at all. Watching his pause 1 die, because he really can't do that much about it, though Cranberry might. Nah, he's got 2 braces too, he's fine. He's also brushing Meteor Hammer.
Of course he is. Yeah, we talked about it, didn't we, Nay? They had that game last week where they built 4 and it fucking won the game.
It's true.
That's what they're doing
Oh, in
again.
Fairness,
Tidehunter just does build that shite now, yeah.
I believe that strategy might have been more successful due to the sheer incompetence of the enemy team that they were facing that week. In particular, their Pause 1, who just disappointed, failed to perform, and Tidehunter goes AFK in lane, so he dies.
He forgot. He tabbed out to change his music and forgot to tab back in.
Yeah.
He was enjoying that fucking what's it called? Avril Lavigne so much.
Yeah, that Avril Lavigne. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
Not like living living as in living, and knee as in the thing between your thigh and your fucking calf.
Your accent's slipping, fella.
What do you mean, Kai?
Kai? I'm not Kai.
I said kine.
If you want, I could do my Kai impression.
Nay.
Oh
British
my
accent is bad
god.
enough.
What the hell am I watching? He does the Seth Rogen laugh. He totally. You don't sound like you believe me, but he does.
He fucking does.
There we go. See,
You're right.
I'm glad somebody fucking knows what's up. I've told that to Guy before, and he's like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, you're nay fucking wrong. Tide Hunter Tide. I feel like they've fucked up the lane matchups. You don't want your Tide with the fucking that thing. You want your Undying with your weak hero so that the Undying can carry the lane for you.
In fairness,
like
Witch Doctor is
fucking
having
heroes are right.
absolutely no issue carrying this lane for the Spectre here.
Get that? He's currently having a fucking issue.
Maybe he's gonna start having problems. They actually have very little to do about the LC now that she's got the Pressy attack
PTA?
and
Yeah,
the tangos and the bracers. She's just stacking as much regen as possible to try and not get Maledict bombed every time. This is interesting. I think the solution to this perhaps is just give it a level or two because she's not going all in on it, and try to position around the attack a little better here. This is slightly
No, I think
unfortunate. No tombstone. Very conservative on that.
it doesn't kill. It doesn't kill.
Okay, they didn't have Gush ready. I should just use it on top of the Gush. I tell you what does nay kill is zombies biting your ankles and you're missing 4 armor.
They do like 23 damage or something like that, 30 damage.
Still quite nasty.
We've got the Meteor Hammer already. Is that Sand King with a Meteor Hammer?
That'd be.
Aye.
Unsurprisingly,
Pull up the network towards you.
he did what? This man got a
Got a
Midas!
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. Now, now that we've
See,
been
look, fucking
stunned by
DK's
that
top
fact-
net worth, and you're saying he's never gonna do anything.
Yeah, I know. I don't think he probably should have done as well in this lane as he did. Maybe
think
Luder
what
was
he
onto
should have
something.
done- I think what you should have done there is instead of walking backwards through the fucking entire Meteor Hammer, he walks forward and he stuns the fucking SK. So there's SK and Nay gets the fucking hammer off.
It's true.
Because DK has it, right? He's got stun, yeah?
Okay, this is why, because Otto just keeps digging with this camp over here. That would
No,
explain
I get
a lot.
that. Well, yeah, I mean, there's that. Otto's trying to farm more and it's Nay working.
Yeah, I gotta say, I think I would have probably
does have
preferred him
stun.
to. He does have stun.
It's-
He does not have ult, which is really interesting.
It's not going to work as well as you think, DK. You may have more regen in the lad, but...
You're not gonna be able to just stand in that. By the way,
I mean,
double
you can
kill.
stand in it. Yeah, they dropped Tombstone on 2 people, and then they tried to kill a Tide Hunter and then dying, and it knee worked. Cranberry's fucking stuck, eh?
Cranberry still didn't have even 1 point of Kraken Shell, which I think is probably not doing him that much good in this lane. He's rocking and rolling it, but I think if he had a point so he didn't have to worry about the DOTs off of Jakiro much anymore, could
I
be
don't
doing him a lot of
think
good.
it actually matters.
Well, he's sitting here at no HP and no mana. You prefer to at least have one of those things, you know. Hodovan Bismarck eats the mid T1. And then he eats 3 mangoes, the glutton that he is.
Well, Nay has clarities left in the stash. Also,
Big
he
ult
seems
here.
to be killing all of the enemy team by himself in Cranberry, so I don't think he wants to be listening to your "You have no Kraken show." Because he's doing just fine.
That's true. But I'm in my head in the world where he has just the... Oh, he did get a casual point of it. He has just a casual point of it earlier. In my head, it's just like... Top of the net worth chart. It's just infuriating for the Bloodseeker, who both has to deal with the constant, like, big armor break, the damage coming out of the Anchor Smash, which, by the way, I don't think you need this much of it in a lane against a Bloodseeker. I don't think he cares that much about...
It's for farming.
That's true,
It's for
but
farming.
I mean, this should be an easy lane to farm. You can farm on kills in this lane, really.
Is under attack. Radiant's
Until they all just fucking leave your lane, and then what you do?
You follow them, doofus.
I think,
What are they gonna do to you?
Anchor Smash.
What are they
I think
gonna
you
do
max
to
out
you?
Anchor Smash regardless.
is under attack. Dyers are scanning.
You go spit on him, you go.
Are fortified.
You go crap on him.
Nay.
I tell you this. I'd be not caring about, what they can... Okay, this is an interesting scenario. Otto and the LC end up in basically the same spot here. Ooh! Very brave TP attempt, does not pan out. Techie's trying to cause some trouble in the backline, might end up in more trouble than he tried to go for there, though. The Witch Doctor does try to escape right into the line of fire of the DK, and goes down. Right into his loving arms.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Guess what Otto's gonna do now?
The same shit you did
Surprise.
fucking last week.
Oh my god, Cranberry's also gonna do it, and then he's... Oh man! No, he's still gonna die for this shit. No, my god!
Legion decided to press fucking Q. Even
I coulda-
a single Q.
I cannot believe that! You can cast that during duel now, for the record, for anybody who doesn't know that.
I know.
Which I
So fucking
assume,
mana.
I
just
assume
Nate
Beryl-
presses it.
Beryl doesn't know you can do that now.
Beryl's
doesn't
a
get out
fucking
much.
old man. He's got kids.
It's true.
No.
Dyer's middle tower is under Dyer's middle tower.
He doesn't even do anything to the Undying. Just marginally pisses him off. It's kind of funny. Undying's got the mechanism coming out. It's the power of Kraken shown in a game like this. Like, this
They're
is
just
such a big...
popping in
They
fucking
just...
high ground 11
What?
minutes into a fucking game.
Alrighty, baby. They knew that meteor was coming. They could not know the meteor hammer was coming. They just jumped right into it. I have never
See,
seen
there's a
somebody
simple way.
so hungry.
To play against this shite, and that's to bring fucking arrows against it. They've got 3 shites sitting fucking mid, right? And they've got a bunch. They've got 1 person mid on the other team, and 4 people faffing about doing other shite. You'll just bring 5 heroes here. You're up for the ties, and you fucking kill the SK.
SK just ulted literally nothing.
I'm aware, but now you've got a DK
Yeah.
with no fucking mana trying to do shite. That's
Now,
gonna fucking work.
now DK has Yay mana. And Sand King just
See
tried
what? There you go.
most ambitious TP I have ever seen.
The
Just
way you play against
straight
this
up.
shite.
He just stopped
It's
right where he was standing
just
and TP'd home.
Bring
That's amazing.
fucking heroes.
No, I really gotta
Just
bring
bring
attention to
fucking
that.
heroes. I get that, but the way you play against this shite is you fight it, you don't let them just do it 17 minutes fucking straight.
Well, it's not even been 17 minutes in this game yet.
I fucking...
Tide Hunter has a cloak here.
Bottom tower.
This is a bit
One
interesting.
pipe.
Yep. Does kind of indicate he's thinking about the Jakiro and the techies a little bit more than he's thinking about the other 3 fellas on the team. I mean, unless you're trying to do this to...
Legion does a large amount of magical damage with her Q now. Bloodseeker's probably gonna get nags later. But
That's
still
true.
pretty good there.
Certainly for now, like the real... I think you can more or less divvy up the Dire into magic damage predominantly, physical damage predominantly, and no damage.
The DK does damage, you cunt.
I mean, DK does damage in a similar... You know, DK does damage in a similar fashion to how Turkey was involved in World War II. It's a technically true statement.
Is under attack.
Just gonna bully this tower. Sanking of the Titan are just dropping hammers on these objectives.
Yeah,
Just
click
over
on
and over.
Spaz for him. Is he going for a hammer as well?
Dire's top
He not be going
Nay.
for anything at the moment. I believe he just be finishing this Pavis.
Dire's top
What about the other one?
Radiant's bottom
The Holiday 1999 fella be going for Greaves,
is under attack.
and I would be a little surprised if Spectre was going for a meteor hammer. To say the
It's
least.
Coffee Cat.
What's that supposed to mean? Now, this man was voted most improved back in season 14. That was the team that you never faced that particular team that he was on because I stood in for you that week. I mean, I stood in
Who am I?
for Meth, sorry, that week. I stood in for the team that week.
The team? Which team?
Suddenly I don't remember. I'm pretty sure like 8 of the 10 people in this match know your secret identity. Anyways, that's probably fine. Shit. Anyway, whatever we were talking about. I mean, everybody at home is just like, well, huh? Ain't nobody fucking remembers anything about season 14 at this point, so it's probably fine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What are you talking about? I wasn't even in that season.
No, it wasn't in that season.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
This is
I was like, not even there.
thinking of not even there. Beryl soon to not have even been here anymore.
Barracks are under attack.
He's doing a good job going right through the most miserable part of this map that you could climb through. It did kind of waste Spectre's time to a degree here, but unfortunately wasting Spectre's time is going to make no dent on this push on the racks here. You know, it's a really sad situation to be a CK.
Dire's middle
And there be a racks set that goes down at 17 minutes and it's yours. Also, that was the nuttiest duel I've ever seen. That man is tripping. This barrel rider, he was not thinking straight when he did that.
Dire's middle tower
This is a
He's
very...
been riding the barrels.
Yeah, that's true. Very annoying combination. Ravi calls the G's of all people. Okay, he rage quit when that happened to him. It's a very annoying combination, of course, of people there. The Maledict is very blind to all other conditions. What it's looking for is your current HP compared to your starting HP. So when you got a guy who cuts down your max HP, boy, that sure is annoying. Didn't really get to come out much this particular game, but it's always something worth thinking about. And yeah, I was advertised a 25-minute game here today.
Count that. It counts your damage taken. Strictly that. It doesn't matter if you've... Or based off of your HP damage taken. Yeah, I guess it does. Never mind. It's HP when it activates versus current HP.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Jeez. So, yeah. Also makes him good against a lot of those other... Or with a lot of those other, like, Timber Cells and whatnots of the world. But yeah, I mean, this was just a... this was just a route. I mean, they just picked 3, like the DK... on... This is, like, as ideal as this lane possibly went for DK, and he still didn't do anything against the Sand King, who just got exactly what he wanted as fast as possible, and then through the mid
Because you
game,
went Midas instead of Blink. You're fucking...
I mean,
And the other thing is just the other team just buys fucking hammers, right? It's fucking Sparse is working on one as well there, right?
yeah, he starts
They
selling
just
that.
buy
thing.
hammers and they run down lanes together. The way you need to counter is you need to bring people against the solo Sand King fucking hammering your tower at
Well,
11 minutes.
problem is, it wasn't the solo Sand King hammering your tower. It was the solo Sand
No, at
King with the
11
solo
minutes.
Tide Hunter, with the solo Witch Doctor, with the, you know.
No, yeah, 11 minutes. It was just the Sand King sitting in front of a tower. The moment that guy starts posting up there, you just bring 3 people and he dies.
There you go. So, if this ever happens to you, just bring 3 people, and he dies. Just make sure you can actually kill him when you're there, which is also kind of a problem on this team. Like, even in the
They
3
have the
heroes
damage.
like, even in the 3
They've
heroes
got-
things, it's like, you gotta catch him, which, you know, your Bloodseeker is, unfortunately, I don't know if he's even level 6 when this is happening.
Well,
I do.
Fanny and fucking Barrel Rider decided to go fucking bleed mail instead of Blank Dagger, so he's useless.
I mean, hey, he died in 2 seconds in every duel that he did anyway, except for the one that happened when Sand King just randomly sat there, started to TP. But I mean, it's hard to catch the Sand King, and if you build to catch the Sand King, then it becomes incredibly hard to kill the Tide Hunter.
I'm not talking about just building to counter the fucking Sand King. You go Blink first regardless.
Well, there you go.
Because then you're fucking useless. You gotta bleed mail, and what's the enemy team gonna do? Just fucking run away. You can't catch nobody.
I think the idea they have in mind, they do have somebody who is traditionally pretty good at stopping you from doing that, but I do see what you're going for here. Yeah, they do not have any ability to catch this team at all, because neither the LC nor the DK has a Blink Dagger. If one of them has it, I think the necessity for the other to have it goes down a bit, because, you know, 2 very lengthy stuns allows the other one to just immediately
But you've got the
catch up.
DK with fucking Midas. The Midas is fine. The 3 parts of fucking Ags are not.
There you go. If you or somebody you know wants to learn Dota 2 on a casual or more competitive level, go to ld2l.gg today to sign up. It's too late to get into this season, probably, but stand-ins still needed all over the place. I would not be surprised if that does not change. Moving on to the bracket, to be blunt with you. And yeah, not much to say about this one, so we will see you next time for something else.
No, you won't. I'm invisible.
Oh, crap.